Arts can be a tool for self-expression, spreading love, and connecting with others on a profound level. For artist Bojitt, it's not just about the medium, but the passion and authenticity it brings to life.
Inspiration lives in us. That's what I don't even need to say I believe in it. I know that inspiration lives in us. I believe that I learned to just let it be and be it's like I'm taking a ride. Somebody else is driving, I mean, of course, but it's like detaching myself from just following the emotion. But I'm here as a tool and I'm, creating, but the emotion is going by its own. I never stop it, I never question it. It takes time to arrive to that stage. And I think as we are getting more experienced, I'm not saying like as we're getting older, because all creatives are always young. Like you can't grow up. You can't. There is a little child and we need to nourish that child in us. So that child is just taking a ride with experienced me, pretty much. I actually painted my whole life. I studied fashion design and textile design, and I pursued fashion design career back home in Serbia. But even when I was creating clothing, my final touch was painting on them. And it's not that paint is my only medium, but that's the medium that really makes me most alive. I just got burned out there because I was really going like full speed for 7 years, and it's not that it was too much, but when you hear people getting burned out, they are not burned out because they work a lot. They're burned out because that what they're doing is really not something that their soul is, feeding from. So it wasn't exactly the medium, it wasn't exactly that creative outlet that I needed. And I found out when I just came here. So I had a plan, and my plan was, okay, I'm gonna become full-time artist. One day I'm just gonna say no to everything else that is coming my way. So TV shows, movies, styling. I learned to say no so I can actually fully be in my studio and create. It doesn't really only take like, okay, you go to your studio and you just create. No, especially in today's world, you need to be business savvy and you need to know how to actually place yourself where you want to be, and how to, if you can't just inject yourself where you want to be, you need to make a plan. You just, whatever you have a passion for and whatever you have a drive for, if you really pursue it full time, it's gotta work. I am a big promoter of spreading more love. And I think our job as creatives, as artists, is to use our voice. Whatever you're standing for, like, you have to communicate it. And even though that we use the voice and words to communicate, our art communicates much further. So our job as artists is to bring that out, to bring the emotion out, to bring something positive, to spread love. It's simple like that. Like, you just spread love and figure out how. I don't see world without art. Art is, in any form, is more about how do we actually carry our culture? How do we carry what we do? How do we cope? Because every artist, no matter what we are saying that we are doing and what our work is, we are actually capturing the moment of time. And if there is no art, there is no history. That's how important art is. And I think that if they take it out of schools, actually, it's going to bring art into the completely next amazing level. So yes, we are scared of taking art out of schools, but you can't stop artists from being an artist. You can't. No, you can't. There is nothing to do about this. You can't stop somebody. You can make them miserable by putting them to do something else. But that's fascism. So you cannot, like, you have a creative kid, you can't stop them. If you leave them alone, the next thing you know, they're drawing on the wall. If you didn't tell them not to, now you tell them not to, they're gonna go outside and draw on the wall. So stopping art in schools is just gonna create more revolt, and I see it as a positive revolt, so we're gonna have more art outside. That's how I see it, so yeah.
If you want to experience more of her work, visit bojitart.com.